G'day YouTube, it's Turbo Tristan here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be having a look at Dikki's 2001 Series 8 RX7 FD, and this has got to be one of the nicest FDs getting around, certainly Melbourne, possibly Australia. I'll let you guys be the judge. So we're going to have a chat to Dikki, we're going to take the car for a ride, and we're going to have a look under the bonnet, talk about all the features and specs. There's been no stone left unturned on this car, so every single piece of it's been modified. So I think you're going to enjoy this one. Stick around.
Hi, my name is Dikki, and this is my RX7.
What year model is the RX7?
This is a 2001 Series 8 FD3S, so it is the last of this kind.
How long have you owned this car?
I've owned this car for around 5 years. Yeah, 5 years now, yeah.
And what was it like when you first got the car?
When I first got the car, it was pretty stock, I would say. It was not in a condition like this. It got a blown turbo, and the engine is probably not at its best condition. After that, just slowly built this car to what you see here today. At the moment, it's making a little bit over 400 kilowatts, so yeah, around 550 horsepower.
And are there plans to turn it up in the future and make more?
Definitely, because at the moment it's just restricted by the rear muffler. So once that one gets sorted, and then I will try to crank up the boost a little bit and see how much I can make.
So what's the future plans with the car?
At the moment, after the rear muffler and the mid-pipe, the thing I want to do is water and methanol injection kit, just to keep the intake temperature down. After that, probably slowly making some of the hardware from aluminium to titanium, so it will be a long process, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
How long do you plan on keeping this car? Is this going to be a car that you're going to have forever, do you think?
At the moment, yes, because I quite enjoy this car, and I don't have plan to sell it in the near future. So at the moment, just keep it and enjoy it for now.
If you could have any car right now and money was no object, you could have it for free, which car would you take?
Difficult question, but I think the car I will take, probably Porsche 930 Turbo, the 1989. So,
wow, you got some class, mate. That's some good taste.
Yeah.
Tell us about what's under the bonnet. What do we got going on here?
So under the bonnet is a Bridgeport 13B engine. So it's built by Kansai Auto Works by Jerome.
So it's built by Kansai Auto Works. Where are they based?
So they're based in Clayton.
Close by?
Yeah, very close by.
Can you tell me about all this pipe work and welds? Did they make that as well?
Yeah, Jerome of Kansai, he made all the piping for the engine bay, so including the dump pipe over there, and then we got the intercooler pipe, and then also quite a bit of setup underneath the dump pipe, but it's quite difficult to see. Yeah,
we'll take a look under there. I'll get the camera in closer soon, but is that 3.5 to 4 inch?
No, it's 4 inch to 3.5. But in the future, I'm probably going 4 inch.
All the way through.
Yeah, because at the moment it's just restricting the airflow a little bit,
limiting some power.
Yeah, correct.
Can you tell me what size turbo this is?
This is a Garrett GTX 35 Gen 2 turbo, so it's pretty reliable so far. The reason that I choose a turbo is because the simplicity of the turbo, and pretty much all the people I know around me know this turbo, and then they can just repair the turbo when something goes wrong.
And you got a turbo smart blow-off valve?
Yes, that's correct.
I have the same one on my car. Very good.
Ready elbow, and then also just the RE7 intercooler kit, but as you can see, just the piping has been done
custom made. So RE7, and if those of you that don't know, RE7 is a very world famous tuning shop specializing in rotaries in Japan.
Yep, that's correct. Yes.
And we've got the RE7 bonnet, carbon fiber bonnet with a huge JGTC style grille built in. And tell me about these headlights here.
These headlights are also from RE because it's just basically the whole set, because the front bumper, the bonnet, and then also the lights, and then also the side air duct here as well. They're all RE products.
Oh wow, and it's all carbon fiber.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's amazing, it's so nice. Check out the carbon in the sun here. We'll try and get the camera to pick that up, but it's really nice. Let's go around the back. We'll come back to the engine because there's so much going on in there. We'll have to come back. On the side we've got these canards here with the rear diffuser. Is that RE as well?
Yeah, that's correct, because this is their diffuser kit, also with the full tech generator. So pretty much it's the side extension over there, and then also the middle middle air deflector as well. That's
so nice, and all carbon. I see you've modernized and you've put a reverse camera on there. That's cool.
Yeah, that's because it's quite difficult to reverse into my garage, so
And these number plates, what made you decide to get I Heart FD number plates?
Well, because FD, because I always liked FD, so this is the first reason. And the second reason is because my initial is FD as well, so just switching it around. So that's why I just used this number plate.
Well, you got the right car. It matches your initials. Let's take a look in here. We've got the window washer fluid, very JDM. We've even got spots for either racing harnesses or baby seats, and we've got the carbine titanium rear strut tower brace in the back. Everything else is mint condition and factory looking. It looks really nice, and you see from this angle the bride or bride, however you'd like to say that, carbon Kevlar seats. They look amazing. And I see you've gone a twin tip exhaust.
Yeah, that's correct. Because at the moment I'm just using the SMB 3.5 inches exhaust, so it's a pretty nice exhaust because the whole section is stainless steel. But in the future, because I'm still waiting for my titanium 4-inch exhaust to arrive, so once it arrives, I will switch them out for and then just probably get a retune and get a bit more power out of it.
Definitely. And what sort of boost are you running in there?
At the moment I'm running only at 22 psi.
Nice.
Because at the moment it's just the rear muffler just restricting the power a little bit. So once I switch to a different exhaust, so definitely it will get a bit more power.
For sure. And I see this is a carbon graphite composite side sill plate, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. This is a made by a US-based company called Garage Alpha.
And you got the Haltech gauge. This runs a Haltech ECU?
Correct. It is running a Haltech Elite 1500 ECU.
Excellent. Good ECU, that one, because I've got the same one in my car. And we've got the alloy racing pedals by Razzo. And are they Defi gauges, the rest of them?
Correct. It's Defi gauges over there.
You don't get much more JDM than Defi gauges. So Dikki, we have the ever popular and ever awesome Volk Racing alloys on here. These are TE37. Are they a special kind of TE37?
They are the TE37 Sega, so just front and rear, and at the moment they are, I think it's the custom specifications.
Oh, so, really?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to get hold of because it just took me quite some time to to actually get my hands on one of these.
And where did you order these from?
I ordered them from MK Motorsports in Clayton.
Oh, they're excellent, aren't they? I've been to their shop, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they are,
And you've got the raised nuts, center caps and everything, and you've also got some Zestino tires on there. They are really sticky.
Yeah, they are these 07 RS. All around.
Wow, and do you know what size the front and rear combo is? And the offset?
The front, yes, I do. The front I'm running 18 by 9.5 plus 45.
Wow.
And the rear I'm running 18 by 10.5 plus 40.
You'd have to be a blind man not to see these giant AP Racing slotted brakes behind here. They are some serious stopping power there. And I like the color combo too with the dark grey finish. That's really nice. Tell me about the rear brakes then. So the front is AP Racing and the rear you've got upgraded rotors, is that right?
Yeah, correct. The rears, they are the Sake Bomb oversized brake disc as well. So they are two-piece floating discs. Yeah, because the reason that I chose this one is just for the balance of the car. So since I got a large brake kit at the front, so I need something to compensate the rear braking force as well. So I just decided on this one.
What sort of pads have you got front and rear?
The front I'm running Ferrado DS3000, while the rear I'm running Project Mule HC800.
Have you taken the car to a racetrack yet, or are you planning on going to a racetrack?
I'm planning to take it on a racetrack, but since this car just complete recently, and because just work started to pick up, I don't really have a lot of time, but in the future definitely I will take it to the track.
So tell me about this big rear spoiler here.
The spoiler itself is a Ordula carbon spoiler. It's a Japanese brand, so it's very OEM looking rear spoiler. Yeah, because I like about this because it just got a little bit of curvy.
It's got the gurney flap built in.
Correct.
So this is the standard, and then you've replaced the center, is that right? Or is it all?
I replaced the center, also the end caps as well, but the latest, the end itself is a OEM product.
Just on the inside of the car, you can see the Bride Lomax seats. We've got the fire extinguisher and also the flare. Everything's set up ready for the racetrack. And I just noticed this awesome billet titanium gear shift knob. Now this one is a one of a kind. It was actually made by a friend of Dikki's, so that's a custom one-off. Can't buy these in the stores, guys, but I think you'll find that's absolutely perfect. And it matches the carbon fiber and titanium theme all the way throughout the car. So it's the unique details, guys, that people do and get done to their pride and joys. And it matches the interior perfect, doesn't take away from anything. Even all the pulleys and everything. This is like the kind of car I used to look at in magazines when I was a kid in high school and studying all about JDM cars. They always had the same sort of setup as this. Was this kind of a dream of yours to build something like this?
Yeah, because been thinking of building one since I was like 14, 15.
Wow.
Yeah, been a long time coming. Yeah.
Nice. Here I go. Did install it. To say that I'm nervous is definitely an understatement. This is a very expensive car to replace, and it's my first time ever driving one. So this could be interesting. Again, not my car, so I'm going to be very, very gentle. But I've always wanted to drive one of these, and with the standard seats I can't actually fit in the car, but with the Bride Low Maxes I can. So that's definitely a positive for me, and it means that I can actually drive this car, because I have tried in standard cars and just not been able to do it. So luckily today my dream is coming true. I tell you what, if you got this thing out on the track, it would really, I reckon, scare the pants off you and really get you to relax your driving style, because you can tell it just really wants to whip you. We will give it a small hit just out here on this straight bit of freeway. We might do a second to third pull or something like that. I don't really want to go to jail today. So second gear. Yes, that did go sideways. Yes, I did get scared, and yes, I did back off. Whew. Maybe a second gear hit wasn't very smart. Maybe I'll try ease it into third and then give it a hit. Can't get a smile off my face though. Definitely a dream come true, and I'm loving the headroom. I'm actually cruising this for sure. Woohoo! Yeah. Try driving it slow. Doesn't really like it. Love that whistle. The Gen 2 GT35. What a turbo. I have to say, honestly, this is very nerve-wracking driving this car. One, it's somebody else's. Two, it's got over 400 kilowatts at the wheels. And the last time I drove a car with 400 kilowatts at the wheels, it was my car, and it was a GTR, so it was all-wheel drive, which kind of helped keep the thing straight. This, we're rear-wheel drive, no traction, no stability, so it's a bit of a handful, and it's a bit nerve-wracking. You don't want to know the speed that they just hit in 2 seconds flat. car of mine, a car that I've always wanted to take for a drive, especially one that's modified. Even a standard one would have made me happy, but this has just made my year, I think. It's very scary, not gonna lie. Scary in a good way, like the car sits perfect, flat, everything is solid, but mate, it just wants to spin the wheels. You've built yourself such a machine. This is amazing. And I'm just starting to get used to it, and now I'm gonna have to hand it back, but I think that's a good thing. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode. I'd like to thank Dikki for letting me drive his car. Honestly, whenever I do these features, I never ask to drive any cars. I never try to drive people's cars, but given this opportunity, I could not say no. I was very, very gentle. Honestly, it scared me, but this has always been a dream of mine to drive one of these, so I couldn't say no. So thanks very much, Dikki. I really, really appreciate it. You've built yourself one hell of a car. And I really love the story. You've wanted one of these since you were 14 years old, and now you've built probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. So well done, congratulations. If anybody else has a car they want to feature, it doesn't have to be the greatest one in Australia like this one, but it can be anything as long as you've got a great story. My car reviews, I'm more interested in just getting to know the people and the story behind the car. So until the next one, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Spool up just like this car, and we'll see you in the next video.